Just 6 months after catapulting to the top of the music world, Vanilla Ice was falling hard. By the spring of 1991, he'd become a lightning rod for parody and satire.
Word to your mother.
So you're saying you're from the streets?
Word to your mother.
What street? Sesame Street?
Ice was even mocked by his peers. The rap act Third Base had a video hit with Pop Goes the Weasel, a song that lampooned Vanilla Ice. While his critics ridiculed him, Ice was laughing all the way to the bank.
Yo, this is Vanilla Ice. In America, you have the good taste. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like vanilla ice cream.
Though he made millions, Ice never earned what he truly desired, a reputation as a legitimate rap artist.
I sold out. I sold out. I'm a sellout. Wow.
Go ninja, go ninja, go. Go ninja, go ninja, go. Go, 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 go.
In March of '91, Ice says he was paid handsomely to record a song called Ninja Rap for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles sequel, The Secret of the Ooze.
Ninja, ninja, rap, ninja, ninja, rap, ninja, ninja, rap, go.
Then he says he took a cool $1 million to star in his own movie, Cool as Ice.
At that point, what was cool to me was the money. It wasn't about cool anything else. What's cool is that I'm getting paid, and that's it. And anybody in my shoes, I don't care who you are, would have done the same thing.
Oh, yeah, Cat. Words of wisdom. Drop that zero and get with the hero.
The movie was a washout. Cool as Ice grossed just over $1 million at the box office and was yanked from theaters after less than 3 weeks.
Imagine that.
Imagine that.
He had plenty of money, but little respect. Ice's album was tumbling down the charts, and Ice Ice Baby had all but vanished from the airwaves. His second album, Extremely Live, failed to break into the top 20.
What we were guilty of at the time is, you know, we saw an opportunity and we went for it. And that's why there was a live album. That's why there were dolls made. That's why this kid was put in a lot of compromising positions, because we just saw an opportunity to cash in. And unfortunately for Vanilla Ice, it killed his career. You know, just overexposed in such a short period of time.
Somebody doesn't sell 7 million records and just fall off the face of the earth in the radio business. But that's what happened.
Ice's former booking agent, Peter Seitz, says he couldn't give Vanilla Ice away.
We went from selling out every venue that we played at to not being able to book Knott's Berry Farm, which is free to get into. That's how fast he fell.
His confidence shattered. Ice found comfort in the one thing he still had plenty of: money. He had homes in Miami, Dallas, and Los Angeles, a large collection of motorcycles, and a fleet of expensive cars.
This car was made from Uwe Gambala himself over in Stuttgart, Germany. It's only 3 in the world.
For the next 2 years, Ice dropped out of the public eye. He raced on the Florida motocross circuit under his real name and collected dozens of trophies.
It's the best sport on earth. There's nothing like it. It's just total adrenaline. It fuels me, you know? Maybe it helps me in everything I do, and it pushes me, you know? Gives me self-discipline, and it helps me achieve a lot of things. I like to win, you know?
It was like he went underground. You know, he just disappeared. And I think he had been under attack, and there had been so much criticism, you know, for somebody that's in their young 20s, that nobody can endure that kind of punishment.
In 1994, Ice took a chance on music again and began work on a new album called Mind Blowin'. It was a severe departure from his teeny bopper days. Ice was decked out in grunge clothes and dreadlocks. His music was dark and sinister, and riddled with references to violence and drugs.
Here it is, a dope hit. Iceman's coming with a dope hit, cause a few suckers need a throat slit. Jealous cause I went multi-platinum. Now I'm gonna blast them in the head to the dead with my magnum.
The direction I want to stay with this album is, you know, true to hip-hop, because that's what the music is and that's what I'm into. And I realized that it's a culture, and that I realized that I'm a white guy doing it.
but it still comes from my heart. This is me, and this is no image made up or anything. I want to give people me whether they like it or not.
See, I'm like the one they love to hate. So I made this album much harder, set the stupid critics straight. And I'm still dropping bombs. You know the rap world's a battlefield in Vietnam.
But fans weren't buying the new Vanilla Ice, and when the album failed to break into the top 200, SBK Records dropped him from the label.
I've seen this all the time, you know, where we're your best friends, and we're this, and we're that, and, you know, it couldn't be any better. Overnight, we're not returning phone calls. You know, we no longer respond to any of his requests or needs or anything like that, and that was it.
His career now undeniably in ruins. Ice says he fell into a period of heavy drug use. It began, he says, with a drug called ecstasy, also known as X.
Heroin, X, coke, mostly, and just lots and lots and lots of it.
Ice says his life became a series of highs and hangovers until the 4th of July, 1994. That day, feeling lonely, Ice invited his friends over to his house for a day of fun in the sun.
Huge party at my house in Dallas. Huge.
I was racing jet skis at the time, and I had a whole bunch of jet ski friends at my house, and I felt loved, which I haven't felt in a long time, since '92.
But as the party started winding down, so did his mood. Even surrounded by a house full of people, Ice says he was overcome by powerful feelings of failure and despair.
I was so depressed, I was like, you know what? These people are here not for me or anything, just they're here because there's a nice house here and it's a party going on and they're here to drink and have a good time. And what am I going to go into tomorrow? And I was thinking about, you know, tomorrow. I'm going to be all lonely again and depressed, and I don't have anybody here. I don't have a life at all. My life is just so mixed and horrible that I don't even want to live anymore. And
I wanted out.
He was world famous, a multimillionaire, and all he could think of was suicide. Ice consumed every drug he could get his hands on.
I tried to kill myself. I wanted to die. I did not want to face reality at all.
Friends discovered Ice passed out on the floor, struggling to breathe.
I was convulsing. I was puking blood. My nose was bleeding. And my friends were dumping buckets of cold water on me, and it was really ugly.
The entire night, his friends kept a vigil over him, watching closely until he regained consciousness the following morning.
I woke up the next day and I was still alive, and I was like, oh, I'm still here. Whoa. And I felt like, God, I got a second chance here. What am I going to do with this?
His first step was to seek out professional help. With the aid of a psychiatrist, Ice says he was able to kick drugs and rebuild his self-esteem. A year to the day after his overdose, Ice met Laura Jarita, a young woman Ice says helped him get his feet on the ground. After 2 years of dating, Ice and Laura got married, and in September of '97, they had their first child, a little girl named Dusty Rain.
He likes having the baby and he wants to have more. I want to have more. I'd like to have a lot of kids running around the house. He's a big kid, so I got 2 kids.
In less than a decade, Ice had gone from the heights of fame to the depths of depression, to something approaching a normal life.
In the end, through it all, he learned from it. You know, he's a great family man. What can I say? It's cool. It's a cool cat.
Ice says although the journey almost killed him, it's one he's determined never to forget.